Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November tarot forecast. There are some delays for sure. I feel like you need to just trust the pause, trust this process because it feels like your energy is getting cleaned up, if that makes sense. Now, maybe it's not your energy specifically, but whatever you are dealing with, if you're noticing that it's not progressing the way that you wanted it, I feel like that's because the universe has other plans for you, and that invitation will be showing up probably after the Mercury retrograde. We are now in pre-shadow period. So I feel like the next 4 weeks to 6 weeks is like, it's more about you slowing down and just trusting this process again. I really feel like you need to focus on just doing what needs to be done right now. So maybe this Mercury retrograde is bringing back to your attention, like, okay, I need to focus on organizing my finances or organizing my home or organizing my daily routine. Like there's something about, it's like the devil is in the details. And I feel like that is really going to be helpful for you right now because whatever the universe is preparing for you, you need to have less attachment so you have more available space and more, I'm hearing like free time or free energy. It's like your mind needs to be lighter. You need to have more time to focus on the things that are important for you and not the things that other people expect you to do for them. Or if you have a job that you don't really like, it's like, why am I continuing to show up 8 hours a day and just spend all of my time here? I'm like wasting my energy. I'm not really enjoying this job. I'm not really enjoying this relationship or this project or whatever, but I'm just staying because Leo, you're loyal, right? So maybe you've committed, but now you're thinking about, oh my God, how do I get out of this? Now, I think you planning your exit strategy is a really good idea. For a lot of you, it's just gonna naturally happen anyways, but there is definitely a new chapter, a new start, and a new cycle. But it's delayed because both of those cards, you have the Fool and you have the World. These are cards of new beginnings, okay? This is a new journey, a new beginning, but they're both reversed. So when they're both reversed, it just means that whatever you are stepping into, it's not ready yet. It's like if you were to like open the oven and pull out the cake before it's ready. It's just, and it's like, it's not going to taste the same. It's not going to be presentable. Like it's just, there's something about this next situation, this next chapter that's not ready yet for you. So I think you just need to allow that to be the truth and you just trust the process. Again, like that idea keeps coming up. So maybe some of you weren't expecting these delays, or a contract got broken, or a person that you thought you could rely on, you can't rely on them now and you're surprised about it. Well, it's fine because the universe is helping show you what is not coming into this next chapter. And I think that should be very clear because we just finished eclipse season. Now we are starting a new 6-month cycle, and we had this new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is deeply transformative. Scorpio energy is very powerful and very strong. It is helping us trust our intuition in new ways. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you can just feel that something is off with this person or feel something is not right. It's not the right fit, if that makes sense. So good. Okay, you acknowledging it is the first step. Now, what do you do? Well, I feel like a lot of you are trying to figure out what your values look like. Now, we just had Venus enter Capricorn. So there's an overall energy here of values and commitments. With Venus in Capricorn, which is, it just happened and we're all experiencing it, there's a strong focus on how we show up in relationships. Not only romance, it can be romance, but it can also be family, friends, work, anything that you connect with giving and receiving. Like the dynamics are changing, and how you show up and see yourself in those relationships is changing. I feel like you are really going to be more aware about the value that you bring to these situations. And if you're not being met with equal value, then it's like, ugh, I don't know if I can stay. And I think it's an opportunity for you to break those chains and to stop investing into these old structures. Now, some of these old habits, beliefs, the systems or the structures that you're a part of, the relationship dynamics and how you've been exchanging, so for example, how you invest your time, your energy into these relationships and what you get back from that investment, like the results. It's like, if it's not 100% worth it, then I feel like you don't have time for that anymore. And there is definitely something here about people on the other side who have either been lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, like taking advantage, manipulating, lying, stealing, cheating. I don't like this energy. And I feel like that's why and maybe some of you haven't actually seen it, but you can just feel it. And you know that something about this connection is not right. So what do? Well, when I see a Four of Cups reverse, I feel like you just need to trust your intuition and honor yourself and decide to disengage from these connections. Stop your investment and pull back your energy, pull back your time, and start to invest it into something different. Now, you've got this Knight of Cups and you've got this Empress card. So there's a really nice energy here coming in for you. This Knight of Cups, it's more mature, it's more stable, it's more cautious and careful. It's like, it's not impulsive. And what I really want to compare this to is this Knight of Swords reverse with that Eight of Swords. You will notice how you feel around certain people. And if you're noticing that your nervous system just feels on edge, or you feel like you can't fully trust them, things are unclear, maybe you notice how impulsive these people are and just stresses you out. It's like, that's the kind of energy you want to be disengaging from. Now, we just had this 11-11 portal, and it's really important to recognize we're not only focusing on the day of 11-11. That is an initiation. So when we had 11-11, which was a few days ago, that invited in a new energy. That new energy we are working with. This new energy is about balance. It is about respect. It is about establishing boundaries. Because if you look at the 11-11, it's like 1-1-1-1. It creates pillars, and these pillars, they help us establish our new foundation, okay? And it looks like a gate, and that gate, because we have 1-1-1-1, right? It's like a fence. Like that gate, we get to use to block out, and keep out older energies that are not meant to come with us into this new chapter. So there is an overall energy here of you rebalancing yourself, and now there's this added support, this added energy, this added benefit for you if you decide to work with the energy of 11-11 and establish yourself, your foundations, your structures in new ways. This is all also connected to Capricorn. And keep in mind, we have Pluto in Capricorn right now for the last time in your life. He will move into Aquarius, I think next week. So you in the center of this reading have the Devil reversed. This is in the center of your reading. So this is an important card. This is talking about Capricorn energy, but this is low vibration because it's reversed. When we think about low vibrational Capricorn energy, we're talking about bad investments. We're talking about people who take advantage of your time or take advantage of your hard work, and they don't properly pay you, or maybe they just they smile to your face and behind your back they're just talking shit. Whatever it is, These are old connections. These are old ways of investing our time, our energy, and our money. And we feel like we now want to shift gears. So when Pluto leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius, he will stay in Aquarius for the rest of your life, okay? That means that we are focused on rewriting our belief systems. We are focused on reestablishing connections and communities. This past 11/11 was asking you to trust yourself and to trust the synchronicities in your life, your guides that are here to support you. You know that 11/11, make a wish, it's because when you ask, you will receive. But I feel like before you just start asking for everything, you want to get really clear on where you see yourself in a year from now or 6 months from now or 10 years from now, and to start realign yourself with the proper behaviors and belief systems and actions and investments so you can actually manifest that dream, okay? There's a lot happening. You also have this beautiful Ace of Wands, which is a very, very helpful card, okay? There are new chapters, new starts. This is an invitation for you to take action in a new way, which we just talked about. So how can you decide to invest all of your energy, your time, your money in new connections, or continuing to invest in the good ones and taking back your power from the people and the things that up until now have just been draining you? Okay? I love you. I will see you very soon. If you are interested in working with this 11/11 energy, I'm going to tag the workshop right here. There was like 3,000 or 4,000 people that had like already signed up for it. Like it was a crazy live workshop. It was amazing. It's super helpful and we're working with that energy moving forward. So if you're interested in accessing that level of support, you can watch that video below. Okay? I love you. We'll see you very soon. Send this to a friend, share it on your Instagram story, and let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Ciao.